Welcome back to a new episode. We're having a bit of a crisis. The last episode I tore this script in two, and I couldn't find tape, so I'm gonna have to hold them together. Okay. So today we're going to be covering.
You have enough trouble just reading off a regular piece of paper.
Let me have this. The unsolved mystery. This event took place in 1900 in Odon, Indiana. The house belonging.
1900.
I think I tore off one of the letter numbers. 1940. The house belonging to William and Minnie Hackler caught on fire 28 times in one day.
Boy, that arsonist having the time of his life, wasn't
It wasn't an arsonist.
How you know?
I'm about to tell you.
Was you there?
I wrote a script about it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead then.
The Hackler family consisted of William and Minnie and their 5 children. They lived in a large 2-story house surrounded by pine trees off the main road. The house was built just after the Civil War ended by a man named Marshall Ketchum. Ketchum had moved to Odom from Tennessee 20 years before the war began.
So he sided with the Yankees, I guess. Maybe that's why it caught on fire.
Hey,
Probably
not
Sherman.
Not the point.
You know Sherman burned Atlanta down.
Go to the next.
He might have been trying to run him out of town.
Go to the next page. It's not the point.
Sherman was an arsonist. It's just the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In the 1880s,
Sherman didn't burn that house because there wouldn't be nothing left but a pile of ashes.
In the 1880s, 5 members of the Ketchum family died of typhoid fever in the house. Marshall Ketchum himself died in the house in 1809 of old age.
1809.
The numbers keep getting teared, man. I don't. Obituaries listed Marshall as a prominent citizen of Odom. Here is where things got even stranger. The house was sold to Andrew Wickle, who claimed to be a spiritualist. Wickle believed he could communicate with the dead.
This Wickle, he related to Rip Van Wickle? Because that would explain a lot.
I don't know who that is.
Do you know who Rip Van Wickle is?
No.
You don't know?
Isn't that like the guy who stuck a feather in his hat?
No, he didn't stick a feather in his hat. That's Yankee Doodle.
Oh.
Rip Van Wickle is the one that went to sleep, slept for 300 years, and come back and these midgets were bowling.
You can't say that word.
Oh. These dwarfs were bowling.
That's worse.
It is?
I don't know.
What can I say?
Go to the next page.
These elves.
That's even worse. I'm so sorry for anyone that, you know.
There he is, old Van Wickle.
Is he the one that sleeps and then, like, when it's pouring, he's snoring?
No, that's old man. That's Jerry Smith.
Tragedy struck the octopus of the house again. Oh.
What?
They're not. Hold on.
The octopus of the house again.
Tragedy struck the occupants of the house again when 2 of Wickle's sons were killed in a hunting accident. He was so upset about this event that he had his sons buried next to his bedroom window in a casket with a glass window so he could look down and see their faces. Wickle claimed that he and his sons talked often. When Wickle died, his wife had the boys' coffin moved to the local cemetery.
See, now that's just weird. He has to be a Yankee. Only a Yankee do something.
You gotta
like
stop
that.
saying that.
Why? It's true. Use guys.
Stop. The Hackler family moved into the house about 1930. Everything was normal for 10 years. Then one summer morning in 1940, when William Hackler left for work on his farm, he noticed the smell of smoke. He had the entire family go through the house. His daughter Dorothy located the wallpaper burning in her room.
So this Dorothy Hacker, I've heard that name before. Didn't she have a dog named Tutu? I think that Dorothy lived in Kentucky or Kansas or somewhere.
What are you talking about?
Dorothy.
What?
Huh?
What is that?
You don't know Dorothy.
Okay.
And that dog Tutu. She said, go ahead.
The Hackler family moved into the house about 1930. Everything was normal for 10 years. Oh.
What?
Go to the next page. I already read that.
Oh.
That's AI.
How do you know?
Because there's a campfire in the middle of the living room.
A campfire? Anyway.
Hang on, let me line them up again. The fire department was called, and amazingly, the only thing that was burning was the wallpaper. There was no source of ignition. The house didn't even have electricity, so it wasn't a short in a wire. Everyone in the house swore they didn't start the fire. This was just the beginning of a strange day.
Dorothy told around a box of matches, you think? She might have said, I don't think we're in Kentucky no more, so I'll just burn the place down. And that Tin Man was in on it. You know that Tin Man?
Are you talking about Lord of the Rings?
Something like that. Some girl named Dorothy.
That's what you're talking about. I thought her name was Tinkerbell. What was her name?
Who?
Was her name Tinkerbell? What was her name?
Tinkerbell.
The girl from Wizard of or Lord of the Oz. Wizard. What is it called?
Dorothy.
That is not the name of the movie you're talking about. The Odon Fire Department had just returned to the station when they were called again to the Hackler residence. This time they found a mattress burning in a different bedroom. As they were putting out the fire, things got really crazy.
Was Dorothy under the bed? I think she's behind all this.
No.
You know your sister, the humanity expert, Gump? She tried to set the house on fire once, but she only managed to get the garbage can in the kitchen burning. But it wasn't from a lack of effort. Dorothy might have been a lot like Gump.
Go to the next page. I'm tired of looking at AI. That's better, I think.
That ain't AI.
It's like taken with a potato batter. Is that just because it was like 1800s?
Thought you said 1940.
I don't remember. A part of William's coveralls hanging in a closet caught fire. A book sitting on a shelf began to smoke and burn. When a fireman opened the book, flames leapt off the pages. At that point, another fire broke out on the wallpaper in a different bedroom in the opposite side of the house as the first.
I think Dorothy's an accomplice in this. Either that or she's
really
fast.
Stuck on that, by the way.
She got an accomplice or she's real
When you're
fast.
not offending people, you're victim blaming.
Victim blaming. Yeah, I should have been a lawyer.
Before noon, the fire department had extinguished 9 fires inside the house. Neighbors arrived at the house to see what was happening. When they entered the living room, the curtains burst into flames. As firemen rushed to put the fire out, the curtains on the other side of the room also burst into flames.
Didn't Dorothy kill a witch or something? Might be that witch's ghost trying to smoke her out.
I dropped 2 pages. The Wicked Witch of the West, yeah. I remember that.
Oh, this one would be of the North. Yankee Witch.
Can you stop saying that?
Indiana. But anyway.
We're going to lose all of our viewership. We're going to lose it all.
Well, if they can't take a joke.
Another mattress soon caught on fire in a different bedroom. In another bedroom, while people were present, a bedspread burst into flames. One of the witnesses stated that they hadn't been present, they would never believe it. Some people thought the devil had been conjured in the house.
How does one conjure the devil?
He conjures himself.
I'd like to hear your theory on that one.
He conjures himself.
You know, the devil's pretty busy. He probably don't have time to start a bunch of fires. Plus, he don't carry matches, just a pitchfork. That, and he's got a bifurcated tail.
What do you imagine the devil looks like?
He's got horns.
The strangest part of the episode was that nothing around these items were burned. The only damage occurred to the item that burst into flames. One firefighter watched a calendar in the kitchen burst in flames, yet the wall was not touched.
Well, if the fireman saw it start, he shouldn't touch the wall unless he's a poor firefighter. I mean, most firemen don't stand around and see if it's going to burn the wall down too. He puts it out.
But it was starting itself as he was standing there.
So he says.
I believe him.
Huh?
I believe him. Go to the next page, by the way.
Oh.
It's a fire truck.
Yeah.
When the day ended, 28 fires had begun in the house that of a day. Over 100 volunteers arrived during the day to help fight the flames. The last fire in the house occurred about 11 p.m. William had everyone help moved the remaining beds into the yard where they slept that night in case of another fire.
Put the beds in the yard.
Yeah.
Good thing it wasn't raining then. You know, that's a good way to wake up with a snake in the bed with you. Put your bed in the yard. You think a fire's bad.
William said he didn't believe ghosts or
What?
paranormal, but he had no idea what had caused the fires. One theory that was present was that the lightning rods on the roof of the house had charged the nails with electricity, which grew hot enough to start the fires. Another theory was that swamp gas was coming out of the wall and starting the fires, and one theory was that children were starting the fires.
Now you got it. Took old Wilma a while to figure out the kids were doing it. His own kids trying to kill him. They probably just didn't want to live in that town. Probably didn't like the school there, you know. Wasn't popular enough or something. They just burned the place down. He'll have to move us. Right?
Go to the next page.
Oh. You never liked my theories. There's the bed in the yard.
Yep, that happened. The state fire marshal stated that there was no damage to the house, just personal belongings. He didn't try to put forth a theory, he simply called it the most baffling mystery. William refused to remain there any longer. He tore the house down and resembled it nearly a mile away.
Resembled it? He resembled the house?
Yeah.
How do you resemble a house?
Maybe I tore off some letters. Oh, maybe it was reassembled. It nearly a mile away. They never had another fire. William Hackler died in 1948 at the age of 6.
6. Wasn't very old, was he? Have all them kids?
8. 6'8", 68.
Oh.
Go to the last page, I guess.
Yeah, I added an extra picture of him, and you didn't ask for this one, but I thought it would solve the case real easily for you. And there's nothing paranormal going on now here. So
you told
just check out this picture, you'll understand.
But I gave you 9 things on the list. Did you ignore the 9th thing and put your own thing?
Yeah, I put my own on here because of
you ignored.
See, Einstein would say that this is the guilty party right here. Now that idiot Dawkins bozo from England, he would say that a monkey evolved into a fire right there in the house.
Here we go.
You know how smart he is. Here we go.
Here we go.
That's Hackler. That's the last one.
That's the 9th one I wanted you to put on there.
Yeah, there's one I put on there. There's the guilty party. Yep. That's who did it. 28 fires. Gump was busy that day. Ooh.
I can't even tear this paper. It's already torn.
Here, tear that piece.
Where did you get this?
That's just a piece of paper.
That's not
you don't think the kids did
He
this?
wasn't even there.
Huh?
He wasn't even there.
I know, but it's a kid. That's what I'm saying. The kids did it.
No?
No.
No.
You don't think Dorothy did it?
None of them did it. It was a paranormal fire.
A paranormal fire.
Yes. Also, this kid is AI, I think.
He is.
Probably.
Well, this AI kid started the fire.
That's a stock photo? They told him to
I don't know what that
pose
means.
for that.
It does have words on it, don't it? What does that mean? A Bodie stock. What?
That's Adobe.
Oh, Adobe stock.
Well, I'm not made for this.
What?
I'm not made for
You know, I give you a pretty good bit of trouble out of this one.
I couldn't even read the script.
But it really is weird. I'm going to give this a 5.
What?
I'm going to give it a 5.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think it was the kids, so I don't know what it was. Might have been swamp gas.
6. You have to bump it up to 6 then.
No, I don't know. Did they have 6 kids?
If that will get me to a 6?
A 6?
Yeah. Because you don't know. You admit you don't know.
I don't know.
Boom. 6.
But it could have been the kids. Could be swamp gas.
Put it to 6 or 7.
A 6. What would it take to get it to a 6?
I can look up any fact you want me to about it.
I tell you what. You do the 1940s fire truck siren sound, and I'll give you a 6. But it better be good.
Can I look up what it sounds like first? I don't know what that sounds like.
You don't know what it sounds like.
Hang on, I got it. Wait, what do you want me to do? 1940s what?
Fire truck siren.
1940s fire truck siren. Okay, let me try it. If this will get me to a 6, I'll try it. I got that.
Are you gonna be able to do all them people screaming too at the same time?
I got it.
Oh. I said a fire truck, not a dying cow.
That was a siren.
Okay, you got a 6 and you got the dogs barking.
I'm sorry. So I got the 6?
Yeah, do you think you ought to tell the people about the paranormal thing you just witnessed about 30 minutes ago?
Before we started this episode, I was walking past my dad's room and I saw a man in a beard walk to his room. So I think we've been doing too many episodes on this. We are now haunted.
Well, it's the second time you've seen him.
And he looks like the ghost, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but he looks like the ghost of
Robert E. Lee.
of a Civil War general who fought in a war.
Robert E. Lee.
Yeah. And
First time you seen him was about 2 years ago. He was sitting on the couch.
Yeah, to be fair, I think a lot of people in that age had beards, but he looks specifically like him, and that's freaking me out. But what freaks me out more is the fact that we've been doing these episodes for a while, and there's a chance we attracted something to us.
Well, so if it's Robert E. Lee, he's a good guy.
Yeah, but if anyone's a ghost, they're gonna be bad, even if they were a nice guy.
It could be Sherman. He'd set our house on fire.
Okay, the Civil War jokes are done now. Anyways, yeah, we might be haunted. If I do this siren again, would it?
No. That's it. TNT out. How you get this off of here?
We could bump it up. I mean,
I could, but I ain't.
Oh no, virus.
What is all this stuff?
I don't even know.
TNT out.